Hey, I'm Natalie and I'm super excited to be doing a DIY at home with you and your little ones today. Today we're going to be making a rainbow, just like this one. Rainbows are a symbol of hope and they make me really happy, and I hope this makes you happy too. So what we're going to need to make our rainbow is some cotton wool balls, string, glue, scissors, a marker, some cardboard, some old magazines, coloured paper, and I've taken some fabric as well and some buttons to decorate. So the first thing we need to do to make our rainbow is make the base, and we're going to do that out of cardboard. So take your cardboard and your string and your marker, and we're going to trace out the shape of a rainbow. So I'm going to tie my string to my marker, just like this, and I'm going to find the centre, roughly the centre, it doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm going to stretch my string out fairly long and I'm going to draw a semicircle. So the string is a really great way to get an even semicircle because it's really hard to freehand. Now we're going to pull the string in a bit further and we're going to make a little baby semicircle, just like this. And there we have the shape of our rainbow. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut it out. So put your string away and grab yourself some scissors. Now you might have to help your little ones do this because it can be a little bit tricky. So we're going to cut out the shape of our big arch first. So keep cutting all the way around. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen lots of rainbows around at the moment in everyone's windows, and I think it's a really great idea. Rainbows, like I said earlier, are a symbol of hope, and at this time, that's something we all really need, and it's just lovely to see. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a great craft to put around your house or in your windows. I don't know, just put it somewhere and, yeah, remind yourself to be happy and that good things are coming. So you can get rid of your first piece of cardboard and we're going to cut out the second arch. Now mine was a little bit off centre, so I'm going to cut a bit further out, but hopefully your line is in the right place. It doesn't matter if you can still see a bit of marker because that's going to be covered when we put our colours on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to paste our colours on. So you've got to cut some out first. So this is what our coloured paper is for. So cut a strip. I prepared a few earlier to make it nice and easy, but you guys are obviously going to have to make a pile. So cut a strip and then cut your little pieces up just like that. And also get a magazine and find the colours and cut them out too. So right here we've got a big patch of green. So I'm going to cut that out and put that into my green pile. You can work your way through the magazine, finding lots of different colours and add them to your piles. Take your pieces of fabric and cut them up too. My scissors are a little bit blunt, but good thing I prepared these earlier. Make sure your scissors are nice and sharp. Okay, so now we've got all our colours and our fabric and our buttons and everything's in their right piles. And so we're going to start putting this on our cardboard to make a rainbow. Take some glue and do a big squiggle along. Now we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue and purple to put in our rainbow. That's 6 colours. So when we're doing our glue squiggle, we don't want it to go all the way because we've got lots of colours to fit in. So there we go. Nice and even. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take our red and we're going to sprinkle it all on, stick it to the glue. There we go. Get our buttons in there as well, and all our magazine pieces. Okay, that's our red done. Now the next colour in the rainbow is orange. So we're going to do another squiggle. You can be very generous with your glue here because PVA glue dries clear, thankfully. So it doesn't matter if you get a bit messy. Okay, red, then orange. Chuck your orange on. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can neaten it up a bit later if you'd like. Putting our orange on. Almost done with this one. A bit more. There we go. Now the next colour is yellow. So another squiggle of glue just beneath our orange. Being super generous with our glue. And we're going to put our yellow on. So grab some from your pile and just sprinkle it all over. Keep going. I'll grab some buttons in there as well. Perfect. Now green. And then after green we have blue and then purple. So we've got enough space here to do all of them. So you've got to be careful when you're putting your colours out that you don't take up too much room. Because if you did red and you did it half the way of the rainbow, you wouldn't have enough room for all the other colours. So we're going to have to space them evenly, okay? So now we've got some glue and we're putting our blue on there. And take some buttons and some magazine and some fabric. It's good to have your piles all mixed up so you can just chuck them on like I am. And finally, we're going to put our purple on. So lots of glue and our purple. Perfect. Now we need to add some clouds. So that's what our cotton wool's for. So you can pull it apart and get it nice and fluffy. Pop some glue down the bottom and stick your cotton wool on to make the fluffy clouds. And the other side as well. There we go. Chucking a couple more cotton wool balls on. Perfect. So once this is all finished and your glue is dry, it should look like this. Now if you've got older kids, you could maybe even grab some tiles from our flooring section in Bunnings or down in Craft, make it a mosaic. Yeah, there's so many things you can do with this.